odds that Andre is going to try to keep the fight standing up?
100-1. As I stated earlier, Scott, taking a break, Andre's been working diligently on his wrestling and his takedown defense and his ground game, so I think this is going to be a very exciting fight.
Walked right into a straight left hand there.
Santos not shy at all at being the aggressor early on, but Soukhamthath fights him off. Santos missing with that high leg kick.
Nice counter leg kick. Great job there. Straight left hand again.
I think Gilvan's a guy that Andre really can't be too patient with.
He needs to get off first and make him try to counter. It looks like, it really looks like he's setting the pace right now.
With the pace of this fight, we may not have time to really get into detail, but it's worth mentioning that every fight that Andre fights is in honor of his infant son, Leandre, who passed away recently due to a rare skin condition. So Andre with a lot of motivation when he steps inside that cage. And the fan of the night here who's in attendance, Tony Torres, is suffering from that same skin condition. And he's a huge fan of Andre Soukhamthath, and Soukhamthath brought him in, sat him cage side to watch the fight tonight. It's a great honor.
Fantastic.
It's a great, great story.
Yeah, one thing about Andre, honestly, all fighting aside, he is one of the most genuinely nicest people you'll ever meet.
That straight left hand's getting in. Andre needs
Every time.
He needs to throw a straight right with a left hook behind it against the left-handed fighter.
Andre needs to, instead of trying to lead with that jab, he's got to lead with that right hand.
The jab's almost obsolete with the southpaw. It's just a touch field game. He needs a straight right left hook or a double straight right.
And we've discussed so much about Andre Soukhamthath and his capabilities, but Gilvan Santos has done a nice job early on.
Sure has.
I'd like to see Andre feint that jab and then throw the head kick. Same thing Andreas is doing, because you see Gilvan, he keeps on leading to the left. Nice little kind of T-backs kick.
A lot of flexibility by Gilvan Santos. We've got 3 minutes to go in round number one. Almost.
Here's the head kick we're looking for, Mike, just a little short.
Yeah, Andre actually tried landing a double knee, but he kind of got caught up in the punch. Gilvan's doing a great job with that left hand.
Andre's walking center line. He's bringing his head right back to center line against that left hand.
He's got a circle.
He likes the jab, of course, but it's very difficult to jab a left-handed fighter.
Right.
There's
that right hand. Followed up by the left hook, Scott. Good job, coach.
That one backed up Santos a bit. We'll see if Soukhamthath can keep Santos backing up. But Santos so far been very aggressive in this opening round.
That's where Andre just did it.
Gilvan drops his hands every time he throws a kick. I would just let him throw a strike and throw a head kick out there. Andre's doing a good job controlling the legs right now. He's got to suck the hips out away from the cage. Keep Gilvan on his back. He's got to watch out for that guillotine, though.
He's up. Andre needs to get his head out of there. You're right, Michael. That's fairly deep. The high crotch. Nice job. High crotch slam.
Brilliant slam by Soukhamthath, getting the crowd on its feet here with 2 minutes to go in round number one.
Santos doing a nice job getting his knee inside so he couldn't get past.
And one thing I love about these light guys is they do not get tired.
You will see this pace for 3 rounds if it goes that far, absolutely. 1:40 to go.
They both just earned each other's respect. They just, okay, quick deep breath. What am I going to do from here?
Yeah. Like you said, Scott, Andre's did a good job trying to follow up, a little off balance. Andre's just got to get off. As soon as he feels like Gilvan's going to throw a punch, just beat him to it.
Oh, that
nice
looked like it
knee
hurt
to the
his
head
body
right
for
there.
a second.
I think the first one really wobbled him.
It was right in the solar plexus.
And the second one caught him, and now
Andre's got to get his head out of there right now.
I think he got the head out.
Good job. Good job beating the legs.
It was right back inside again. He's got to protect his neck.
Gilvan's trying to soften off with strikes.
Andre needs to get off his knees. He's not going to be able to get the strength he needs from his knees. If anything, he should maybe drop down, pick that ankle, and pull him off.
Or just back out.
Exactly. There's the pick. He needs to do that again. Grab that pick. And Santos did a nice job defending that takedown for as long as he did. Great job with the elbows, although he can't throw 12-6. And I think that's what Kevin just warned him about, was 12-6.
30 seconds to go in round number one.
Right now, Andre's got to pull Gilvan's hips away from the cage, get his head lower than his hips, and just start raining down punches.
He's still in a precarious position on that guillotine. If he doesn't do something, he's on the wrong side for that guillotine. 10 seconds.
Yeah, Gilvan's holding on by a limb right now.
He's just waiting on the round, I think.
He's just going to wait it out.
An action-packed opening round in this bantamweight bout. Gilvan Santos done a nice job, and he kind of talks to Kevin McDonald on the way back.
Kevin just went one more time and told him that 12-6 is illegal. Pay attention to that. If Kevin thought for a second it was exactly 12-6, he would have stopped it and taken a point.
Right. And Gilvan was also, I mean, not biased at all. Gilvan was actually landing some illegal elbows behind the head also, and then he came 12-6. And I think that's why Kevin kind of stepped in and said, look, kind of relax. Scott, as you said before, I'd really like to see Andre get off first. Gilvan's doing a good job keeping Andre off balance, keeping him guessing, keeping him thinking.
I agree. If Andre can get off, even just feints, he doesn't necessarily even have to touch him. If he can just back him up or freeze him up, lock him up, and then go. Feint and go.
Yeah, because Gilvan seems pretty confident in his skills. He's fast, he's explosive, so he knows he can get there. You start freezing a guy like that, like you said, with the feints.
Absolutely. And both guys ate each other's, power punch. The right hand for Andre and the left hand for Santos. So they both know, okay, we both got chins. Here we are. It's going to be a long night.
If I was Gilvan, I would also take an exceptional note on how that body shot affected Andre and try to work that in again.
Exactly. Come right back in, even if it was just a teep, even if you're just prodding off him.
All right, round number 2 set to begin. Andre Soukhamthath against Gilvan Santos, a Framingham mass.
That's better. Right away, make him move.
Lead hook, right hand.
Nice inside.
Good slam again by Andre. Now, but see what I liked Andre did better this time is that he blocked the knee, so now he can start kind of suffocating that space.
Exactly. That's a good call.
2 great slams from Soukhamthath in each of the first 2 rounds.
You can see Santos trying to bring that knee. He's getting on that right hip, trying to drag that knee back inside.
Right. Oh, almost a mount position. Mount by Andre.
That was really slick.
Comes that guillotine.
He's got it.
Pretty deep.
He's got it pretty deep. He needs to arch his hips a little bit more. There it is.
Good job.
Gilvan Santos taps out, and Andre Soukhamthath gets his first pro win, climbs to the top of the cage.
Good finish.
Excellent finish, great execution.
I got to tell you, I'm really impressed with Santos, to be honest with you. He looked like he had an answer to everything Andre had right up until that point. Andre really slick past to mount and wrapping up that guillotine. It was very well done. Nice job by both fighters.
I was going to say, it wasn't really anything that Gilvan did wrong. It was just a slick pass. It was just a slick pass.
I guess that comes from when you're training with the Jeffrey brothers.
Yeah.
Very emotional, Andre Soukhamthath inside the cage after winning his first fight. Gilvan Santos paying his respects as well. Great battle between those 2 warriors, a tremendous bout. And we're going to see just how this one finished up here.
Physically and mentally and emotionally, Andre needed this victory.
Absolutely.
That's the guillotine, and you can see where Andre's almost got grapevines. That's how much when his legs are over his opponents and he's pushing. It wasn't until he extended his hips and got really good torque on that guillotine did it finish.
You can see from that angle, just in the perfect mount position, there was no way Gilvan Santos was going to get out of that unless he tapped out, and that's eventually what he did.
When you have your opponent's head that deep and the top of their head is on your chest, it's pretty much over. It leaves you no room to pull out.
I thought Gilvan did an awesome job
Fantastic
up until that point also.
Great job by both fighters. Soukhamthath gets the victory. Let's send it down to Bill Carpenter for the particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bout ends at 47 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by a guillotine choke submission, Andre, the Asian sensation, Soukhamthath. Ladies and gentlemen, a quick word with the winner of that fight. Andres, tell us about the guillotine choke early in the second round.
Well, I come from a lot of schools, and I do my best, try to train, try to get better and better every day. I'm glad that I won by a choke. I'm supposed to be a stand-up guy, but honestly, Gilvan was beating my butt up here, so I had to take it to the ground. And I learned a lot from Tim, Matt, Tom, and Pete and Keith Jeffries. So, what I gotta say, it was just another day in the office.
All right, his first professional win. Let's hear it for the Asian sensation.